What's up, guys? Today we're gonna break down Pierre Khoury 100K a month funnel. We're gonna break down everything it does to make 100K a month. We're gonna see how he gets traffic, how he nurtures this traffic, and how he converts that traffic into paying clients. So let's start by talking about what he does to make money. How does he make money? So he's a growth operator. So basically, he does what I'm doing, what I do, and what I teach on this channel. And growth operators, if you don't know what they are, growth operating, it's basically partnering up with creators who already have a lot of followers, and you help them scale or launch an offer, like high ticket coaching offer or a low ticket school community, something like that. And the second thing he does, he has an offer where he teaches people how to do appointment settings. So he basically trains people on how to become appointment setters. So let's see how he gets traffic and how he nurtures that traffic. So Pierre's main source of traffic is YouTube. He uses YouTube as his main nurturing platform, but he also uses Instagram and TikTok, but he's not very active on Instagram. He doesn't, we're gonna get into that later, but let's start with YouTube. So we can see on YouTube he has 27,000 subscribers, 41 videos. He's posting a lot of vlogs, very long vlogs, like 20 minutes, 19 minutes, 11 minutes, 20 minutes. Here another one, 22 minutes, 21 minutes. Yeah, he's posting long vlogs, and the main goal of these vlogs is kind of show off his lifestyle, his flashy lifestyle. Like for example, here we can see that this video right here, I got bullied into buying my dream watch, and I watched this video and it was like about like a $80,000 I think it was a AP or a Patek Philippe, or I don't remember, but yeah, it's mainly lifestyle content where he shows off his lifestyle, like cars, expensive trips, stuff like that. He's having fun with his friends, and this is mainly the type of content he's making and this is called top of the funnel content, which its main purpose is to attract as many viewers as possible. But he also has other type of content where he's talking to the camera one-on-one, like he's talking directly to the camera and he's giving you like advice and he's giving you like motivational, inspirational speeches, I would say, maybe. But yeah, he's kind of motivating people to change their life. And yeah, he's sharing his thoughts and opinions and stuff so that you get to know him better. And the goal of this content is to, nurture you and to get to like him. Like, for example, these two videos, like this one where it says you're not alone and that's why you're fucked, or I'm actually getting kind of rich and I don't know how to feel about it. This is kind of more personal content where he's talking to the camera and he's giving you advice, life advice, and he's telling you how you can change your life, you can do better things with your life. The content that he's making has the only goal to get people to know, like, and trust him, which is the KLT rule. When people know, like, and trust you, they're more likely to buy from you. And that's also the reason why he's making these long vlogs, because the longer people watch your videos, the longer people watch your content, the more likely they are to buy. When someone watches you talking for like 20 minutes or more, they're getting nurtured and they're more likely to buy whatever it is that you're selling. But yeah, if you look at the description of his videos, he has two links. One link is for the free Telegram group, and the other link is for the appointment setting offer that he's running. If you click the link for the Telegram group, you're gonna go to to the group, and this group is used to mainly nurture people. He's sending voice notes and it's meant to be more personal, but he also has a link for the offer, the appointment setting offer. So there's a pin message with a link. So people hear these voice notes, they get motivated and they, click the link and then they go through the funnel and, buy the offer. And yeah, before we move on to the appointment setting offer, let's see what he's doing on Instagram and TikTok. So Instagram, he has 21,000 followers, and on his bio, he has only the link for his YouTube channel. Yeah, he's funneling people to his YouTube because, as I said, YouTube is the main nurturing platform, and that's also why we as growth operators want to work with creators who are making this type of content, long-form content, long blogs or long videos, long educational videos, because there is no better nurturing platform than YouTube. He's not very active on Instagram. He doesn't post reels. He just posts nice pictures of him, like with a car, with the lifestyle, expensive lifestyle, with his friends, stuff like that. And he has a highlight where he's showing the client's wins. So to build, proof, to show testimonials of his work. TikTok, kind of the same, not much, 14,000 followers. He's posting like some videos. Some are like funny videos. Other ones are like videos where he's talking to the camera and sharing his thoughts and perspective on stuff. And other content is just to show off, the lifestyle. This is pretty much what he's doing on Instagram and TikTok. Okay, now if you click on this link, which is the appointment setting offer, you're gonna be redirected to this page. This is an opt-in page. And the headline says, learn exactly how you can make 5 to 11,000 remotely, setting appointments for your favorite influencer. You cannot watch this video when you go on this page. You have to first click on here where it says, give me the vid, motherfucker. And a pop-up is going to show up. And this is the pop-up that's going to show up. And it's going to tell you to fill out the information. You're going to have to put your name and your email and your phone number. And then you can claim the video, and you can watch the video. And it's a 20-minute long VSL where it just basically explains how you can make money doing appointment setting for your favorite influencer, and it's easy. You can make 5 to 10K a month, and he's explaining all that. And once you watch the whole video, the whole VSL, there's an apply now button. But before you click that, if you're not convinced yet by the VSL, of course there's a wall of results, and you can see interviews and testimonials to build more trust and to show you proof that this stuff actually works. And he has video testimonials, interviews, and screenshots of members of his program. Once you watch the VSL and you watch all the proof, all the testimonials, you're going to click on the apply now button, and then you're going to go to this page, which is a Typeform funnel. And he's using Typeform to qualify the leads. And immediately, if you read this headline right here, he is calling out the ICP, which is the ideal customer profile. And he's basically saying that this application is only for appointment setters who have the funds to invest into their learning. So basically, he's calling out people who actually have the money to invest into the program. So if you don't have the funds to invest, you should not be on this page. And then you're going to have to fill out your information, content information, name, phone number, email. And then you're going to have to answer a few questions to see if you qualify or not. The first question is, how long have you been appointment setting for? You type your answer, and then are you currently on an offer? Your answer. The third question is, how familiar would you say you are with appointment setting and high ticket sales on a scale of 1 to 5? And the last question is a budget question. What is your budget to invest into the program? Obviously, wants to know how much money you have to invest. And once you answered all the questions, you're going to see this. Thanks for filling that out. A team member will reach out via SMS if you qualify. It doesn't have a thank you page, but basically, once you've done that, you're basically going to get a text message or a call from the appointment setter. Job of the appointment setter is to see if you qualify or not for the program, if you actually have the money, because a lot of people lie on the Typeform and they say they have the money to invest, but they actually don't. So the job of the appointment setter is to see if you actually have the money, so you don't waste their time. Once the setter calls you, it can go two ways. It can go either you're qualified or you're not qualified. If you're not qualified, they might try to downsell you to a low ticket offer. I don't know if he has a low ticket offer. I haven't seen any link to any school community or stuff like that. I think he used to have a school community. I don't know if it has it, but they might try to sell you to a low ticket offer, or they're just gonna keep you in the loop, put you in an email sequence to keep nurturing you and send value and testimonials, and eventually, if you have the money, one day you're gonna buy. But if you're qualified, the appointment setter is going to book you in for a call with the closer, and the closer obviously is going to try and close you. And if it closes you, that's it. But if if it doesn't close you, then it's the same thing. It's gonna try to keep you in the loop, send you emails, send value, testimonials, and they're gonna try to get you to book another call, and eventually try to close you. And this is pretty much the whole funnel. It's nothing too crazy, nothing too complicated. And if you're a growth operator, you can use these systems to help the creators you're working with scale or launch their offers. If you're a growth operator and you haven't signed your first client yet, and you want to sign your first creator and make your first 10 to 30K in the next 90 days, then you can work one-on-one with me. And no, this is not a high ticket offer. You actually get my number, so you can ask me anything you want, anytime you need. I'm going to personally help you get your first client guaranteed, or you get your money back. And it's a very limited spots. It's actually only 50 spots available. Yeah, I mean, if you're interested, you can take a look at the link in the description. But yeah, this is all for this video. I hope you find some value in it. And if you did, comment, let me know if you want me to break down some other funnels. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.